looking at my sent folder instead of my inbox.
Wow.
Nah, I found for some reason I was like, send an email. I'm like, let me check my spam real quick. And some reason it's in the spam folder or something. I don't know why.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
Oh, y'all just getting kicking. Okay.
Yeah. We were just shooting the breeze right now. You at home, DJ?
Yeah, I literally just put up to the house too.
Oh wow. So you're not
I'm
on
about to say
you're not on the computer yet then.
Oh, wait, let's check it out.
I saw the shirt.
You see the shirt?
There we go.
Hey.
You going to read me off about all these people like Comcast in here?
Hey, everybody's quitting their jobs pretty soon. Everybody.
So close.
Exactly.
Soon. All right, so Kurt, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I don't know what you've been doing on these charts. If you've been on the charts, but let's talk.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The foundation definitely stayed there, but I was looking at a different kind of strategy. So it's not quite the same. So now I gotta
what strategy?
Download that.
What strategy were you doing? What strategy?
It was like how can I say? It's something similar that I've seen before. No. Not 1 minute. I ain't on Steven vibes. But it's like how to say. It's kind of like it's like three. Look at it. You ever heard them call a manipulation candle before?
Manipulation candle? What do you mean?
It's like a candle that almost like a takeout candle. It's a fake breakout and then it comes back into it. And then the guy that was teaching it, he goes, "Oh yeah, this is a manipulation candle. When the manipulation candle occurs, after that, that's pretty much you call it smart money traders versus retail traders. Smart money, hedge funds, big banks,
Okay, so smart money concepts. That's what you were trading.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a good strategy. What did you have? Like, what issues did you have with it exactly?
I think I have to say it's the setup. The setup for those take a long time, depending on the time frame you're on. And then the guy, he didn't really teach how to. He never gave a strong foundation of it. He kind of just gave the basics of it, but he never showed how to enter. He never showed what to look for entries. Okay, when you send a golfing candle, get in, or hey, when it gets to this point, get in. You know what I'm saying? He never showed not one time the whole entire course. I'm like, what the heck? Like, not one. I'm like, okay, that's weird. You gotta know.
Did you switch over to smart money concepts because price action wasn't working for you, or you just what was the reason for going to a different strategy? Obviously, because the one you had wasn't working, right?
Yeah, I think the consistency.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, what's your main pair?
GU.
GU?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna look at GU. All right. So how comfortable are you with doing an actual breakdown? How do you feel about that?
Pretty good, I would say.
So what issues are you having? Just entries or holding your trades or what?
I haven't done like a full breakdown in a while, but from going back to your course, it's all come back to me for the most part. Okay. So I would say, I think the entries, I know there's like two different ways to enter. You either like the impulse entry or after you get like a candle closing confirmation entry, you know?
Yes. Okay.
So.
Okay, but in terms of an actual breakdown, are you able to go from time frame to time frame and actually analyze what you're looking at, and then look at what you see to come up with an actual trade idea? How comfortable are you with doing that?
I'll say about a 6, 7. It's been a while since I've done that particular way. So I'll say about 6 or 7.
Okay.
All right. The knowledge is still there. I just kind of just gotta re-implement it,
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
See you on
All right. So So we've done a lot of trainings, you and I, right? And you seem like you understand it from when we do the breakdowns, right? And we do the whole bar replay thing. We break it down. We look at it from candle to candle, structure, this and that. So you should have, a decent idea of what to look for. Can you see? You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking at GU right now. Okay, GU is a clean pair, right? It gives you cake setups, right? Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, all that stuff. Okay, looking at GU right now, just looking at it right now on the daily time frame. What's the trend that you see right now? Just off the daily.
Downtrend.
A downtrend. Okay. So first thing you do when you come to the charts is you open up your charts and you look at the chart as a whole. You don't look at just where price is now. You look at the chart work as a whole and you say to yourself, what has the market been doing? What is it doing? Because what's the market going to do? It's going to do exactly what it did in the past, in the past. So you have to say to yourself, all right, let me pull my bars in, let me pull my charts in, pull my numbers down. Let me look and see. Okay, so for a long time, we've been trending down. The market has been, or should I say, the Great Britain pound has been dropping. Okay, because we know the first pair is the dominant pair, the second pair is the secondary. So if the market is dropping bearish, that means that first dominant pair is the weaker currency compared to the other. Okay, which means the US dollar is stronger than the pound right now. So it means the market is dropping. Okay, so if I see the market is dropping, I'm going to trade what I see. I'm not going to trade what I think is going to happen. Now the market moves in waves, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. You got to know when to catch the market in the right direction for you to win a trade. But with that being said, you still have to have an overall bias for the market. So if I'm looking at GU right now and I see the market is dropping, automatically what should I be thinking to look for?
Sell.
To look for sales. That's it. To look for sales. At that point, once you know what you're looking for, overall, now you can start breaking it down and trying to figure out what are the best areas to look for sales. Now, rule of thumb is what? You sell high and you buy low. So if you're selling from a high, you're looking for resistances to be formed. You're waiting for resistance. Once you have your resistance levels, at that point, you're trying to analyze, hey, is this a good entry point or should I wait for another resistance to be formed to give me more confirmation? And then once you find that, what are my next confirmations? Once my resistance is formed, then I need what? I need my rejection levels. I need my supports to be broken. I need to drop down from time frame to time frame to tell me, what am I looking for? How do I know when to enter the market? How do I know when to take an actual trade? That's the hard part. That's the hard part that everybody has trouble with, right? They know what the market is doing. They just don't know when, right? You ever see the market just dropping and as soon as you jump in, it stops dropping and it retraces on you? It happens to everybody. And everybody's like, oh, shit, the market is watching me. The market is watching me. It's not watching you. It's watching you and about 1 billion other traders that's thinking the same shit.
Exactly.
So the market sees that. The market sees if it's dropping and a bunch of sell orders are smacking the market, the market's gonna be like, whoa, hold up. All these people trying to jump in and get profits? Nah, let's reverse it a little bit. Because remember, they make money off of us, off of retail traders. Every time you win a trade, somebody's losing. Every time you lose, somebody won. Right? So if I'm looking at the chart.
Like I said, I always try to trade with the banks instead of against the banks.
Not necessarily, because remember, you can look at it from that point of view, but I don't like to say the banks because it gives people the wrong idea. What I like to say is just the trend. Just go with the trend. You just gotta get the right entry. That's it. Any trade is good as long as you get a good entry. Because if you won the trade, does it matter where you entered? No. You won.
As long as you're going in the right direction, yeah, true.
If you won the trade, you got a good entry. Simple as that. If you lost,
I get that.
You fucked up. Okay? So if we're
I'll say
looking,
you lost, you about to get your box might be right, but bad entry. Exactly.
And when it comes to entries, the only thing that matters is patience. The only thing that matters is patience. Like this morning. This morning in my signal group, we were looking at gold, right? Gold was dropping. Gold had moved a lot during London session, right? So gold was dropping. Let me look at it real quick right here. I'm going to show you. Okay? We were looking at gold this morning. This is where gold was this morning. Gold was doing this. See this move right here? Gold was making another leg to come down and make a new low, right? So if I know price is dropping and it's moving at momentum, why would I jump in for sales? You know what that is? That's FOMO. That's straight FOMO. That's like, oh shit, the market is pushing. I missed my entry. Let me just try to catch the wave. And that's where people get slapped. That's where they get in and they get pounded every time because they think that the market is just going to keep going. It cannot do that. If you practice patience and you wait for your confirmations and you follow market structure, Kirk, you're going to win every time. You're going to win every time. And by when I say win, I don't mean you're going to win every single trade. I mean you're going to win when it comes to your psychology and your discipline. Because if you're able to actually come to the charts, to sit down and see a move playing out and be able to sit on your hands, you won. You won. Because most people can't do that. Most people come to the charts and they see the move playing out and guess what? They want to jump right in. They feel like they have to be in a trade. Oh shit, the market is pushing. I'm going to miss the move. I'm going to miss the move. You're not going to miss shit. Guess what? Because the market has at some point, it has to take a breather, it has to retrace, or it's going to come down and do something else. And even if it does push down, let's say I came to the market this morning and gold was doing this drop and it just tanked. Guess what? I'm okay. I'm okay with that. You know why? Because for every time that you have FOMO and you jump in the market, you're gonna fuck up your psychology to the point where now you don't have no patience. It's going to be like, damn, if I jump in now and I get smacked, the next time it happens, I'm not going to jump in.
You're going to be scared.
I'm going to be scared. So guess what? Now your head is messed up. Now your psychology is fucked up because now all you're thinking about is that last time you did that and the market smacked you. So be okay with missing out on a move because you're waiting for what you want to see happen. You got to have a plan for every trade. When I come to the charts every day, I have a plan. Once I do my breakdown, I say I want to see 1, 2, 3 things. If I see 1, 2, 3, I'm getting in. I'm not second guessing myself. I'm not doubting. I'm not saying to myself, you know what? Yeah, I have this support right here. And if I see price reject it, I'm going to take the buys. But then you see price reject it and you don't take the buys. So what was the point of having a plan?
Yeah, not true.
You have to, yes.
You're not secure and trusting your own plan.
Exactly. You have to be confident in your knowledge, Kirk. That's all that is. If you know you've been studying and you know you've been back testing and you know what to look for when you're on the chart, you should have no fear at all in entering your trade. You know when it comes to trading, there's a possibility that you might lose the trade. But you got to be okay with that. How are you okay with that? With two things. You're okay with it with your knowledge of the market. And you're okay with it because you know how much you want to risk. If your risk is good, you're chilling. But if you over leverage and it goes in a couple pips drawdown, now the confidence in the move goes out the window now. Because you're like, man, I've seen this move happen. I know this is going to happen. I've seen it happen. But because I over leveraged and the move is going against me now I'm not thinking about the confidence in the move. I'm thinking about how much money am I at a loss right now? How much red am I deep in right now? That affects your psychology. I'm telling you to the T. I did not become profitable until I stopped over leveraging. Stop. If you're over leveraging, stop over leveraging. I promise you, you will see a fucking 360 turn in your trading if you stop over leveraging. Because now you can now chill about your risk on the trade because you're risking what you're willing to lose. And now you can be confident and let the move play out. Because we're not always going to get the perfect entry. Sometimes you're going to have to chill and draw down for a little bit until you let the move play out. You can't always get a wick entry. You can't always get a body entry. You have to wait sometimes for more confirmation. But I would rather wait for more confirmation than get in hoping that it's going to go my way and then it doesn't go my way. But when I come to the charts and I make a plan, I follow my plan. I told my signal group this morning, guys, this is going to drop right here. I said the market is still pushing. I'm looking for sells, but the market is still pushing. But what do I know about gold? Because I've traded gold for so long. What do I know? Gold has deep retracements, and when it retraces, it gives you a good move, a good amount of pips. On a retracement, you could catch a good 80 pips on a retracement on gold. That's how volatile that pair is. So why would I stand there and wait on gold to retrace 80 pips and then look for the sells? What if the sells don't come that session? You want to go with the trend, obviously. But when you have experience with a certain pair, you can take counter trend trades. You got to know when to get in and when to get out. Gold pushed up, how many pips? Gold pushed up from our entry to the highest high was, look at that, 84 pips. It pushed up, you know where I closed out at? 15.
What, 10?
15.
Yeah.
I had 2 10 lots open. I closed out on 15 pips. I only made 3K when I could have made over 20K today on this trade if I would have held. But guess what?
Well,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm disciplined. You know why? Because my rules say, Charlene, do not hold counter trend trades for too long. Because you don't know when it's going to reverse. You don't know. If that was a sell, I would have held. Would I have held for 80 pips? Probably not. But if that was a sell, I would have held for more than 15 pips. But because it's a buy in a selling market, I want to get in and I want to get out. Get my pips and get out.
What about just moving your stop loss and the stop profit after like?
I could do that too. But I don't like giving back profits. I've been conservative with that lately. I don't like giving back profits. I'd rather take my money and be done for the day and get on with my day. Okay? So, first thing I want you to do when you come to the charts, you identify the trend. You open up the entire chart, you bring everything in, you identify the trend. Right? Yes, on the daily. You can look at the weekly if you want to, but the weekly doesn't really matter. Okay? Go to the charts, you look at your daily time frame. What? And not just daily that day. No, everything.
Yeah.
Everything as a whole. As a whole. What is the market doing? Is it dropping or is it pushing up? If it's dropping, first thing that should be in your mind is, oh shit, market is dropping, I need to be looking for sells. Let's go back to GU. Okay? Market is dropping, I need to be looking for sells. Okay, cool. I know I need to be looking for sells. What's the next thing I need to be looking for? My key levels. Key levels, bank levels, institutional levels, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're all the same shit. But at the end of the day, those levels are going to tell you when to enter and when to get out. Because why? Those key levels are very important on the high time frames because price comes back to them like a magnet. Every single time, like cake. It may not come back today, it may not come back tomorrow. But one of these days, price is going to shoot up and it's going to shoot down and it's going to smack that key level. When it smacks that key level, it's going to reject it or it's going to shoot right through. Either way, it's going to come back to that level. Okay? I'll give you an example. I'm looking at one right now on GU. Okay? See where price is right here? Price is 1.21839. If I draw a key level from this support all the way over, what do I see? Support, support. Price broke support, and what did it do? What did it do right here?
Created, the broke support?
Starts with an R.
Oh, this is that. But I'm saying, okay. I see.
But what did it do? What did it do? What did it do?
It's not down.
Yeah, but when it came back, when price comes back to a level that is testing.
Oh, exactly.
A retest, exactly. Okay? It retested it, and look how many days it tested this level for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days it retested. Over almost 2 weeks. It retested that level. Now, does it mean that it's going to test it to the T? No, because look at price. Price is just lingering in this area. But if you look here, price stopped right here. Broke, deep retest, never created new highs. Look at what happened after the price, after we had this bearish drop, right? Bearish engulfing. Price pushed up, had a deep retest. Price never created another high. It just started creating lows right here. Price made a high here. Then it made another one below. And then when it finally broke back below support, what did we do? We tanked.
Jump down, yeah.
We tanked from that level. And then look at the next 2 times price came back to this price level, tapped, down, tapped, drop. Double top. double top action going on here, right? So we have a drop right here. Based off market structure, if I use my handy dandy arrows, what should we be expecting?
Lower, high, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, lower, high, lower, lower, lower,
Exactly.
high, lower, low.
Exactly. Right? And now if I'm looking at the chart as a whole, right? And I see that price made a high, a low, a high, a low. Let me use my trend line. What's my trend line telling me right here? Boom, boom, boom. I have a downtrend. I have a high here. I know price needs to come to this area. What level makes sense for price to come back to that it needs to respect? Maybe the last area that price made support. Maybe it wants to test that area because I know if price held support at one area, it needs to act as a newfound level of what?
Resistance.
Resistance. Exactly. And once it holds that resistance, where are we going?
Back down.
Back down. Back down. So what area is the best place for me to put my support? The last major level of support, which is right here.
The neckline.
Exactly. At the what? You said it. At the neckline.
Neckline.
How many confirmations do we have here to take this clean ass trade?
All you gotta do is wait for it to get there, and then depending on what type of candle you get.
Exactly. But here's another thing, right? If we know that price has already made 1, 2, 3 lows, it needs to make another low, which it already did here. Can I take a counter trend trade here? Can I take some buys up here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I guess if price breaks or engulfs or breaks that previous daily bearish candle.
If it does, right, but you don't want it to break on the daily because you're not going to get the best entry. The daily is too large of a time frame to wait for that. So I would say the best entry would be either on the 1 hour or even your 4 hour maybe. Because in that case, you have now supports being formed. If support is being formed and price is respecting support, especially on your 4 hour time frame, and you have an engulfing, that's all the confirmation you need to take that buy up. But you know you can't hold the buy because it's a counter trend trade. Okay? All right? So we see price pushing down right now. I'm not a psychic, so I don't have, any prior knowledge that this is going to push up. But I'll bet money if I wake up tomorrow morning and I come to the charts, this is going to start pushing bullish. We're going to start seeing buys start pushing. Especially if we're looking at GU on the daily time frame, and look at this daily candle right here. Look at that daily candle. It opened up right where the last daily candle closed. Already left the bottom wick. It's already pushing up. If we go to the 4 hour, let's see what it looks like on the 4. Look at that. 4 hour is already broken the high of the previous 4 hour candle. So do you see why I say to look for it more on the 4 hour time frame?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
But then it is safe to assume that it's going back up if it hasn't broken the high. If you see like the previous resistance area, like about 4 candles right there.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Would that be the safe spot to after that break? Then so now it looks like now you're going back up.
That's a conservative entry. An aggressive entry would be down here. But if you got in down here, you're literally entering on the wick, on the daily of the wick. That's a sniper entry. That's a sniper entry. Okay? So, but look at the 4 hour, bro. Look at this big ass drop. You don't think price got to retrace?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It got to. It's not going to keep dropping like this. It has to retrace. This is a gigantic drop. The market has to pull back. At the very least, look at the risk to reward. Look at the risk to reward. Let's say I entered right here. Fuck it. Let's say I entered right there and I put my stops below those lows. That's a 29 pip stop for a 60 pip TP. What's that? 1 to 3? Something like that?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good risk reward. Okay? That's a very, very good risk reward right there. Okay? So also sometimes it's not just about, catching the right trade. Look at the risk to reward. Sometimes if you're afraid to enter the market in a certain trade, in a certain area, calculate your risk to reward and then pick your lot size at that point. Pick your lot size. Say, you know what? This is a counter trend trade. I'm not too sure about this setup. I feel like it's going to go the other way. I don't want to miss out on that opportunity. So you know what? I'm just going to reduce my risk, but I'm still going to take this setup. I just know I'm not going to hold it for very long. Okay? So let's continue breaking it down, right? So we see a drop happening here. So basically, it's Asian session. Session is, kind of slow. But this 4-hour candle has 17 minutes left in it. 17 minutes, not a lot of movement in this candle, right? But we still see it pushing bullish. It's already tried to push up. Big deal. If the next candle breaks its own high, if the next candle opens up and breaks its own, the next 17 minutes here, if the next 4-hour candle opens up and breaks this candle's high, what confirmations do I have to take these buys? First confirmation, we have a large wick rejection on not this candle, but this candle's low. Because wicks are important. Okay, wicks tell you a lot about what's happening. Okay, I know I have a 4-hour support right here. Price tapped it once, then it closed above on the 4-hour time frame. Because now we're doing candle body analysis. We're not doing structure right now. We're just looking at the candles. You know why? Every candle tells a story. Every candle tells you exactly what it wants to do and what the next candle potentially will do. So the bodies matter and the wicks matter. Okay? So I have this 4-hour candle, this big ass engulfing candle that just dropped. Dropped below all the way down to what's this price level? 1.17435. Next candle broke the low, broke support, came down, barely came down to where this candle came down to, and it also closed above. The next candle opened up bullish, opened where the last candle closed, and it's already broken the previous 4-hour candle's high. Do I see some bullish pressure kind of creeping up here? Yeah. Do I have enough confirmation yet? No. I'd like to wait for this candle to close completely, and if it closes above this high, guess what I'm doing? Looking for buys. And guess where I'm putting my stops? I'm putting my stops below that candle's body. Not the wick, below the body. You know why? Because if it even tries to break its own low and come back down, I want to get out. Fuck it. I'm getting out. Because I need momentum to continue pushing the price. Exactly. If it ain't pushing, she ain't ready yet. So she might come down and start playing around at support, tap, 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 tap. Especially since it's Asian session, there's not a lot of volume in Asian session. Now, if that was New York session or London, that baby, she gonna push and she's gone. But Asian like to play around a little bit. So you know you want to be conservative with your stops. Because price can just as easily come right on down here, play, leave a wick, smack your stop loss, and then turn around and go up. But what confirmations do I have? I have a retracement that needs to be done. I have a candle rejection. I have a bullish close above. And what's this candle signifying? What's my favorite word for when you see?
Green traffic.
Exactly. Boom. Right there. If you have that, candles are always doing what? Looking what?
Left.
They're always looking left. Exactly. So when it breaks this high and it looks up and it looks left, oh, nothing here. I guess I can go. And if we're talking about resistance and support, where is most likely price going to come back to? It's going to tap this eventually. It's going to tap it. Whether it goes down or it goes up, either way, it's going to tap this area. So can you make that your TP? Yeah. It's going to smack your TP. Now, that's a conservative trade. Now, you can hold it all the way, up if you want to, but, we're not swing traders out here, okay? So, but can you eat good off 60 pips? Yeah. A one lot is $600. A 0.50 is $300. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay? Yeah. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some back testing. Okay? We're going to do some back testing here because I want to see where you are with your analysis. Now, you see all these lines on my chart? It looks a hot mess, right? It looks like a hot mess to you, right? But All of these lines have a meaning. They all mean something, okay? Your chart needs to look like this because you're starting out your analysis on the daily. You're moving down to the 4 hour. We haven't even dropped down to the 30 yet. And we already have a basic idea of what we think is going to happen. The daily time frame and the 4 hour time frame is your bread and butter. Your bread and butter. When I trade sometimes, I don't even look at the 1 hour. I'll look at the daily, break down my daily, my 4 hour, then I'll drop right down to the 15 or the 30 and look for my entries. Look for my levels. Where do I want to see price come back to? Then I want to look for my trades. I don't need to look at the 1 hour. My 4 hour is giving me everything I need. Everything I need to look for a trade. You need to be able to analyze your daily and your 4 hour time frame in the same. And if your daily and your 4 hour contradict each other, what do you need to do?
Go higher time frame.
Nope.
Reevaluate.
Nope. Nice try. If you're analyzing your chart, let me ask you a question. If you're analyzing your chart and your daily says buy and your 4 hour says sell, what are you doing? What should you do at that point? You should do what? It's one word and it starts with a W.
Wait.
Booyah. Wait. Exactly. You know why? Because you need more confirmation. Because your daily is saying sell, your 4 hour is saying buy. Well, how do you know which one to go with? They both matter. So how do you know which one to go with? So now what you're going to wait a little longer and see which one gives you more confirmation. So if my daily is saying buy and my 4 hour is saying sell, I don't know what's happening, but I see the market dropping. I see a bearish engulfing. So which time frame has more confirmation now? My 4 hour time frame, because the market is dropping. So now I know the market is dropping. I know I need to wait for a resistance to be formed. I need price to respect that resistance, start breaking lows, breaking supports, and then I start looking for my sell entries on your 15-minute or your 30-minute. Okay. It's I hate to use the word easy, but it's that simple. It really, really is. I mean, your analysis has to come from your higher time frame, your 4 hour and your daily time frame. I'm telling you, look at what we did. We analyzed the whole chart just to get a move for tonight. To get tonight's move, tonight, which is 8:49, almost 9 o'clock at night. Tonight's move, which is 60 fucking pips, nothing compared to the whole market. We had to analyze the entire chart, days and days and days and days of data, to tell us, hey, yeah, I need to be looking for this for tonight after all that happened in the last few weeks. I'm telling you, Kirk, if you backtest and you backtest like a crazy person and you train your eyes to see certain things, it's going to become like second nature to you. You're going to be able to do a breakdown in 5 minutes. When I wake up in the morning, I do gold. Gold takes me less than 2 minutes to break down. And I'm breaking down days of data. I took a trade today, right? And today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm going to wake up and trade. But I'm not just analyzing for Tuesday or yesterday. I'm analyzing for yesterday, for today, for the day before, the day before, the day before, the day before, and the day before that. Because all of that matters. So let's do some back testing. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right because I don't think it's your knowledge that's the issue. I think it's your confidence level that's bugging you right now. I think it's more psychology. Because you know what you're doing. You've been trading for what, 3 years now? 4 years?
Yeah.
3, 4 years.
18 years. 4 years.
Yes. So, yeah, in 4 years, nah. It's not a knowledge issue. It's just confidence. It's just confidence. And your confidence comes from more...
practice and back testing.
Yeah, just practice. Be honest with me. How many days a week are you actually on the charts?
That's the thing. I used to be on it heavy when I was learning the new technique. Mm-hmm. But as far as backtesting, not much.
Not much backtesting. Okay, so that's where you fucking up at. You're not backtesting enough. Okay? So I'm gonna give you a crash course tonight. Crash course in backtesting. Okay? I'm gonna make it look very, very, very simple for you. And I'm gonna break down every single move I take. Every candle that moves, we're gonna analyze every candle from the top of the wick to the bottom of the candle. Top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Okay? We're gonna analyze it, and I'm gonna show you exactly what to look for. Okay? Because it's not difficult at all. Okay? So right now we're on the daily time frame, and we are on October 29th of 2018. So this is what the market was doing in October of 2018. We had a little bit of a drop, then we had 2 pullbacks up here. Doesn't this look similar to what happened today?
With the double top?
Yeah.
Neckline? Yeah.
That looks very similar, right? Because what? The market does the same shit over and over and over again. All right? So first thing I want to do is I want to find out what is the trend. So based on the chart we're looking at here, what's the overall trend?
It was an uptrend, and that trend changed to a downtrend. Now it's a downtrend.
Okay. Now it's a downtrend.
But
right?
even on a bigger scale, it was a overall downtrend, and then you had a big retracement, and now the correction is happening now.
Yes, you can say that. That's fine. Okay. So the next thing, once you identify your trend and you say to yourself, okay, the market is dropping, I need to be looking for sells. My bias is going to be overall sells. Okay. Even if the market is dropping for sells, the next thing your eyes should be going to or should be lasering on is your key levels, right? Where are my key levels? Where is price tapping the most? Where do I see the most reaction happening? Where do I see wick rejections or resistances being rejected? When was the last time price was at the last high? Look at this high up here and this high here. If I put a line here, look at that. Price tapped this level twice, and both times it tapped, what did it do? She tanked. She tanked. Okay? So guess what? Price is very far away from this level now. But if price was up here and I look left, immediately I should be thinking, hold up. The last time price was in this area, it rejected and fell hard. So there's something over here that's potentially keeping price from pushing above. So I know, doesn't mean look for sells automatically. It doesn't mean that. It just means to keep in the back of your mind that the last time price was up here, it rejected. So I'm going to be ever vigilant that when I see price come to that price level or in that area, I'm going to be looking for either a strong break on my high time frames, or I'm going to be looking for a strong rejection for price to come back down. Either way, I'm going to eat off that move because I was waiting for my confirmation. So now, I know that price rejected twice off that area. Where's my key levels? Well, when I look for key levels and the market is dropping, I know I need to be looking for resistances, right? So I look for my last major resistance because I know I need price to respect that level for it to get its ass back down. So where are my last major resistance levels? Right here.
Top of the double top.
Exactly. Top of the double top because price came up here twice and rejected. And if I pull this all the way over, what do you know? It held resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance. Key level. Held my key level, right? I'm doing all this on the daily. I haven't even come down to the 4 hour yet. This is all on the daily, okay? So I slide my chart over, pull my numbers up. Now, where's my support? Because if I'm looking for sells, I need a TP, right? All right, so pull it all the way across. Is this making sense to you? Look at that. Tap, 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 tap. What are the chances this is going to come down here? Pretty high, right?
Pretty high, yeah.
Pretty high. This is going to drop. This is a fucking cake textbook trade right here, okay? So I know that I have a high. Look at, did this high break this high? No, it did not. So it broke, and what do we have here? We have this high, then this high. And then price started making lower highs. Lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high. Now we have price back down here. And the last time price was in this area, if we look left, price was holding and it pushed up. But now we have this engulfing candle here. We have a resistance, and this candle, this daily candle, has already broken that low. Now, before we take sells, right, because you can't enter off of FOMO, we have to wait and see. Look at the previous candle. Look at that, how that candle closed. That looks like a doji, right? You got to ask yourself, why did that candle close like that? The wick is bigger than the body. Whenever I see candles where the wicks are bigger than the bodies, I don't even touch that candle. I'm waiting on the next candle.
Indecision.
It's an indecision candle. You don't know what's going to happen at that point. However, though, you still have a resistance that formed. This is a resistance right here, okay? You have a pullback here and a resistance and a break. So this is a textbook trade for you to take sells here, right? So I got to ask myself, can this candle reject as well? Because at one point, this candle that closed like this looked like that. Did it not?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It looked like that at one point, and then it rejected, and it closed doji. So you always want to keep that in mind because candles are always looking left. Think about it. Look at where this candle rejected from. Forget about this candle here. Look at where this one rejected from. Looking all the way left.
The previous support.
Previous support. And it rejected that previous support. This candle, so for 2 times, it tried to break support. Could not break that support. It closed above. Now this next candle is trying to break. Maybe it could break with volume, right? Because we need volume in the market. So if you have New York open, London open, you know this market's going to start pumping, and you're going to start getting opportunities to take a trade, right? But we don't want to enter prematurely. So what we got to do, we got to drop down to the 4-hour time frame,
4 hours.
right? But before we do that, I'm going to mark off my daily high, and I'm going to mark off my daily low, because I need price to respect a certain area, okay? Also, third thing, there's a lot of analysis that goes into this, right? Third thing I'm looking for is, what do we have here? We have price that made a nice big drop. So what should we expect? A what?
A retracement.
A retracement. A retracement. Okay? So let's mark off our daily high. So we have a daily high right there, which price has already broken. That's okay. It's broken it, but it's still approached below. And then we have our daily low right there. Previous daily low. How many pips is in between these zones here? There are 62 pips in between. Not a very big zone. It's not big at all. If it was 100 or so, okay, that's pretty big, but that's not big. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 4 hour. Okay, let's see what the 4 hour is telling us. Okay, so we have a big drop here. Drop, up, drop, up, drop. Kind of went up, right? Tried to come up, now it's rejecting. What do you see happening on the 4 hour right here? What do you see right here?
Ranging.
A range. Exactly. You see a range. So we got to wait for price to bust up or for price to bust down. Okay, very good. Very good. So what are we going to do? So we're going to wait for confirmation. Exactly. But our overall bias is what?
Sells.
For sells. Exactly. So if price breaks this low here, what should we be looking for? Take entries, correct? Correct. Where would your stop loss be if you took a sell down here?
Above the body of the candle. That's what you're down.
Above the body of the candle that it pushes down from?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And
Well, yeah, conservative stop loss would be to put it above the resistance level. That bullish candle with the big wick.
No.
That'd be that's much though. That's a lot.
That you can't. That's too big of a stop loss. You can't put that. If you're in a range and you're looking for an entry at the break of the range, your stop loss needs to be back inside that range, because if price comes back in there, it's probably going to play around again. So do you want to be sitting in limbo and drawdown the whole time? No.
Nah.
So your stop loss needs to be back inside the range. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's where your stop loss needs to be. Okay? So I have an H4 resistance here. And I have an H4 support and a daily support down here. So let's go to the 1 hour so we can catch a move. What time is it? It is 4 in the afternoon. So low volume, right? Market's about to close. Let's move this thing along to 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So London session. So let's wait till we get a break of the range. Okay. So check this out, right? We have this break, right? Price tried to break, right? This is our daily support. This is a daily and a 4-hour level. Your bias is already for sells. What do you see price doing here? Made a high, we made a low. We made a high, and we made a low. Whenever you have a range, there is still structure within a structure. You understand? You don't just look at it and say, oh shit, I have a range, well fuck it. I'm going to wait till I just see a confirmation. No. Try to understand what the market is telling you inside of the range as well. Okay? So I see that the market is dropping, made a high. We were never able to come back up here. Look at how many times on the 1 hour we tapped this area. Once we dropped, we have not been able to come back up here. And then what do you have here? Boom, a drop. So more than likely, the market is most likely going to do what at this point?
Continue down.
It's going to continue down. But do we know for sure if it's going to continue? No, because we need a confirmation of a break. Okay? So in this case, we have to wait. We have to wait. Boom. Drop.
There we go.
Drop.
Well,
Drop. But that's okay. That's okay. It's back in the range, right? It dropped and it came back in the range. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Guess what? If this candle drops like this and I get a close back inside the range, if this thing even tries to break the low again, guess what I'm doing?
entering.
I'm entering sells. I'm entering sells. Okay?
But you entering after the break of the bearish candle low?
After the break of the body. Right there. After the break, and guess where my stop loss is going? Right there. Right there.
Okay.
Did we just win that trade?
Yeah.
Did we just win that trade? Exactly. Exactly. The reason why is because you already had price try to break support. Look how far this move came down before it closed back up. It closed back up, but this candle closed where the last candle opened. Next candle didn't even break the high. Did not even break the high. Look at my stop loss. Look at the stop.
Okay, so say for instance that bullish candle, because the previous candle broke the daily low.
Yes.
It broke the 4 hour low.
Yes.
So this example would have been an impulse entry if that bullish candle broke the low of that previous
Talking about this one?
candle.
Are you talking about this candle?
Yeah.
Are you asking if
although,
this is...
Although it closed bullish,
Yes.
technically it did break the low of
Yes.
the previous candle. You know what I'm saying? So would that have been an entry technically?
Yes. Look where I put my entry. At the break of what? At the break of support. And
Okay.
I put my stop loss back inside the range.
Mm-hmm.
Right back inside the range. If it even tries to come back up and breaks the high, remember what I said. Your trade should be back inside the range. If this candle that breaks the high of the previous candle's high, I don't want to be back in that trade. You need your highs to be respected if you're looking for sells. And remember, this is a 1 hour time frame. It's a 1 hour candle. So if you break that high, you better leave a little ass wick. Otherwise, I'm getting the hell out. I'm getting out. I'm not going to hold that hoping that it turns around and comes my way. You have to get out of that trade. Okay? So our stop loss was 15 pips. Our TP was 50 pips. That's a pretty good trade if you ask me.
Nah, definitely.
Exactly. Pretty good trade. Okay? So now, let's take this off. Okay, we won that trade. All right? Very good trade. So now, price has broken below. So we have a bearish engulfing. And now, what do we see price doing? Price needs to do what? It always needs to retrace, right? So we have a
Going back
low.
to previous support.
Correct. And that level is also a what? What do I have here? A what?
A daily, was the previous daily low. Zone.
But it's also a what? Start with a K.
K.
What do I say to mark off when you come to your charts?
Oh, key level.
Key levels, exactly. Okay. So.
Well, it's the key level because it is a daily low, right? Well, it was a previous daily low, and also a 4-hour zone. Right?
Yep. Correct. Price rejected once, rejected twice. We have a low. We have a lower low. Lower low than that. Now we have a high. I know price needs to respect this area. Now, because GU likes to make a deep retrace, the next entry for sells needs to be either down here or at the next rejection level, up here somewhere. So if we press this next candle, it rejected. It never pushed up. Right. But if it broke, if it breaks the low, leaves the top wick and breaks the low, you can take that sell. Okay.
Breaks the low at that little the bullet candle, right?
Well, yeah, we're on the 30-minute. Ah, shit. It doesn't let us go back. This is why I hate using bar replay sometimes. We were in July or June of 2018, right?
No, I think October 29th, 2018.
October? Okay, let's go back to October.
Yeah.
October. So we're gonna come a little bit closer this time now because I don't want the chart to see when you drop down each time frame, it shows you the move. So let's do it from January. Let's do January, right after the holidays. Booyaka. Okay. All right. So let's start over again. What do you see happening?
Definitely going back up, creating higher highs and higher lows.
So what's your bias?
Your bias.
Very good. What's the next thing we should be looking for?
Key levels.
Okay, good. All right, so let's look for our key levels, right? So we see that price had a key level right here. Do you understand why I put my levels where I put them? Or
certain one, because I know, like, I know you want the most amount of touches, for every level.
okay,
But I know, like, I put it like more so on the wicks themselves.
okay,
I know some of yours they kind of overlap the wicks and go on some of the bodies.
but do you see that my key levels are not at a specific price? It's in a zone.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a specific area,
Yeah.
right? It's never to the T. It's always in a specific zone. Why? Because you don't know where price is going to go. It might tap here, and then drop, or and go up. So you don't really know to the T where it's going to reject from. So we're not psychic. We don't know where it's going to reject. So you have to put it in a general area of where you see the rejections happening from. A general area. That's why I put a zone around it. Because I know if price comes to my zone, that's the area that I want to see some sort of reaction happen from. Or that's where I need to see price come back to. Same as supply and demand. Key levels is similar to, if not the same, to supply and demand. Okay? It collects price in a specific area. The banks, whatever, they want to get the best entry, the best price entry to make the most profit. That's why sometimes you see a lot of liquidity grabs. And you're like, well, why did price reject like that and leave that long-ass wick? But sometimes those wicks are not random. It's coming back to a specific price for a reason. So you have to keep that in mind, okay? So, but I need to know for this example's sake, do you understand why I put this key level where I put it?
If it was me, I would probably put it a little higher.
There's one thing I'm looking for you to say as to why I put my key level there. And it's right there. It's right in your face, plain as day.
A whole bunch of rejection.
A whole bunch of rejection, and then what? What else do you notice about where I put that key level? Look at above the key level. What do you see above it?
Wicks.
Above it. No. Above it. In this area right here. What do you see up here? What's happening?
Oh, just
Huh?
opportunity. Space.
Opportunity? No. Do you
I
see?
won't say clear traffic,
let,
but
let me ask you this. Do you see any candles up here? Any wicks? Anything at all?
No.
No. Exactly. Look at how many times price stayed below this level. It tried to come up, reject, 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 reject. Finally broke. Finally broke. I have a resistance that held for a very long time. Price has finally broken above, and now it's pushing up higher, above my key level. Now, back here, when price couldn't even sniff this area, now it's creeping up. So now I know that if price makes a higher high, it needs to come back to this key level or somewhere near it. Or somewhere near it. Over here, price stayed below this level, which meant price was maintaining a downtrend. Now that we've broken our last high, which was right, where's my marker here? Here. You see? We held resistance here. Every time price came, drop, came, drop, came, drop, came, drop. Broke, retested, gone. That's why that's my key level. You have to train your eyes to be able to see that right away, because that's your landmark to tell you, hey, I need price to stay above this level, because if it doesn't, we're going back down. But if I take all this off, and I look at the chart, because we're on a daily time frame, I gotta look here and see, oh, we broke, we retested, we broke, we tested it again, high, low, high, low, high. We're making higher highs and higher lows. And we're respecting the last level of support. Now, if you want to, you could take this and you can move it up, because you have to always be adjusting your zones, because price is moving. New candles are forming what? New market structure. So you can't leave your zone in one area, because that was yesterday's zone. Price has made plenty of new zones now. So now you got to adjust. Now I've adjusted my zone, and I say to myself, okay, price is here now. Well, looking left, price was once resistance. Now it's holding as support. Look what price is doing. Pushing down and closing up doji on the daily time frame. Weak bearish pressure. Look at how that candle is forming right now. Weak as fuck. Do I think this is going to drop? No. Price is making new highs and it's respecting support. So if I was to take this buy right here, guess what my stop loss would be? Right below this low, right around here. Because I know if price tries to break below here, chances are it's probably going to come play around here. I needed to respect the last low. Look at where this wick rejected from. Where did it reject from?
The bottom of the support, pretty much.
Of the previous level of support. It's respecting support. The candles are going to tell you what the next one is going to do. It's telling you a story. Look at how the candle forms. Bearish drop, bearish. This candle looked like this at one point. Came down, look left. Oh shit, I can't come over here. This is support. I need to get my ass back up. Boop, 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 boop. Comes back up. Leaves a long ass wick. If this next candle breaks this high and even tries to go bullish, I'm jumping in for the buys. Because I have all my confirmations. Market is pushing bullish, first confirmation. Candle closed doji as support, second confirmation. Break of high, bullish close, third confirmation. If you have 3 to 4 confirmations, get in. Get in. Get in. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get scared. Don't be like, oh shit, I don't know if it's gonna do this, do that. Have your plan in place, and when you see what you want to see happening, you enter the market and you take that trade. Okay? So let's break this down. Let's break this down, right? We have a high. We have a daily high here. Daily high. Daily low is down here. We don't have to mark that off. Okay? 4-hour time frame. Let's go to 4 hour. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Close. This is the wick. This is the wick. These bodies, that's the wick on the daily time frame. So we have this low. God damn, I keep losing my marker. We have this low, low, low. I could bust out my trend line and we would see the same thing. Okay? Now the market is doing pop, pop, pop. That's what I want to see happening. I want to see a new high being formed. High, low, high, low, high. We already have a low. We have this low, respecting this low. We have 2 4-hour candles breaking highs. Next candle pushing up. Guess what I'm doing? I'm not taking a buy here. I'm going to wait for the next candle to form, or this candle to form a bottom wick to show me that it's creating newfound support. And once it starts breaking its own high, I'm entering the trade.
Get in.
I'm entering the trade. Okay? So let's go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. Boom. Okay? Push up, low. Up, 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 up. Price is creating support, right? Support right here. We have a level of support. And look at where price is sleeping at. Right at the last level right here. So guess what? I'm going to put a zone right there. Right there. Price breaks this high. I'm going for buys. And my stop loss is right down here. Now let me ask you, before we move forward, why is my stop loss here and not down here?
Whenever you're trying to not make a stop loss, a crazy amount of pips, but also if it breaks the previous low, the previous hour candle, then 9 out of 10 is probably gonna go back down.
Okay, good. We're not gonna take this trade because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're gonna go to London session. So let's do that real quick.
Yeah, it's like kind of low right there too.
Yeah.
Based on the candle sizes.
Okay. Remember we had this zone right here?
Mm-hmm.
What did price do?
Yes, it is.
Respected it. So if we would have took these buys, would we have won?
Yeah.
We would have won. Correct. Now we're in London session. We have this level right here, right? Pull this across a little more. What do you see price doing? What do you see these hour candles doing?
Coming back down to retest it, and also the hour candles, they're rejecting as well too.
Rejecting. It's rejecting. Okay. So you can either do one of two things. You can look for buys in this area here and get a better risk reward and put your stop loss below this zone here. Or you can wait for price to break this high. What do you want to do? I gotta put you on the spot, man. I'm not gonna be there with you to hold your hand every time you take a trade.
I'm gonna wait for it to break the high.
So you're gonna be conservative. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's put our trade there. Let's do it there. Long position. TP will be at our last resistance, which is right here. Okay. So, and where's your stop loss gonna be?
I want to say it should depend on the candle itself. I can't say yet, but somewhere below, somewhere in the body, in the wick range of those bearish candles. But it depends on how the next candles form, honestly.
It depends on where you activated, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in the trade now?
Yep.
All right. So where's your stop loss?
Below that bullish candles.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your stop loss and that's your TP.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moment of truth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It took a while, but we won the trade. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. So you tell me why you took that trade. What were your confirmations for taking that trade?
The fact that overall buys was bullish. That's number one.
Good.
Number two, the fact that previous support was tested and wicks were showing that it was rejecting off that support.
Very good.
And number three would be the fact that the high was broken.
Very good. Very good. I am proud of you. So do you see how easy it is when you just read the charts and read the candles and put your levels at the right spots? Very good. Proud of you. If you can do that
Thank you.
over and over and over every day, guess what? You don't need no more one-on-ones from me. You'll be able to do it all by yourself. Okay? It's not hard, Kurt. I think it's your confidence. Like, I think you have me here with you, so you feel a little bit, you have me breaking it down for you, so you feel like you have somebody with you. But you're going to have to be able to do this by yourself.
Yeah, true.
You have to. Just exactly the way you just broke it down to me, break it down to yourself like that when you're on the charts. That's it. It's not hard at all. It's not hard. And I'm not going to go beginner with you because we've been at this for a while.
Yeah, of course.
So you're right where you need to be. All right? So market is bullish, so it's pushing up right here. Just out of curiosity, let's see where it goes here. Wow. What do you know?
Runner. So that's TP1.
TP was smashed.
TP2.
Yes. Created a new high. So now it made a new high, right? Now it needs to do what? It needs to retrace. It needs to retrace. But let's see if it respects this level here, right? We had this level here as our first TP. Does it respect it? Broke through, and then it what? Retested and pushed down. This is still a key level. Still a key level. You have a bearish engulfing. You have a strong pullback. My thing is, though, is the market rejecting at this point? Because tap. It could be just retracing the push up. What does this next candle do? Okay, so it just retraced. And it pushed up. But you see why I said this is still a key level? Look at where price pushed up from. Same spot. The same area, same level. So you also have to know when it's a key level, when it's not a key level anymore, and when it is a key level. Because you could have just as easily looked at that and said, oh shit, price just broke right through. So let me put up here. Let me put it up here, right? Because you're looking to put it at areas of major reaction. But if you would have left it here, you would have said to yourself, okay, if price stays below here, I know I'm still looking for sells because that's my key level. But if it breaks above, I'm going in for the buys. Why? Because it's respecting my key level and the market is bullish. Just those two confirmations alone is why I would take buys there. And this should continue up here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Gone. I didn't even know. I already knew it was gone after that. Gone. I should be a swing trader the way I analyze these charts, but I ain't got time for that. Okay? So, I mean, we could do this all day. We could do breakdowns all day long, but you gotta just back test. That's all it takes, man. Back testing. Do you have anything specific you want to talk about before, we wrap it up?
I think I got a pretty good foundation. I think as I start back testing, it's quite popular, It's probably come to me right now. I think this is the foundation that I needed to retrain my mind with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I recorded it for you. I'll email it to you when it's done so you can watch it back.
Okay.
But are you trading tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm mark up GU now, and then see what it look like.
Let's break it down right now. Well, we already did.
All right.
We already did. Remember we did it when we first started the session?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we were looking
we were
looking for buy retracement. So if this continues up here, we're looking for buys right around this area here. And
We never dropped down though. I think we still on 4 hours. We never dropped down to F30 or H1.
only because we don't really need to. If you don't really see, like for instance, if you look at the 4 hour, like look at this 4 hour candle. Look at this one. Not a lot of volume. Whenever I see that on the 4 hour, I don't even bother because you're only gonna see tiny baby candles just doing this.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Look, it's a waste of time. There's nothing happening right now, so it's not doing anything. We still know that the market is, doing that, which is fine. But it's bearish. We want to look for sells, of course. But right now, I would wait for a little bit of a pullback right around potentially here in this area. I would want to see price.
Looking at too.
Yeah. See, very good. Very good.
You can do two things. Either it can reject it or it can break through it and then find support and move up.
Yeah. Most likely it's probably gonna continue down because retracement is in order, but always trade what you see. You never trade what you think. Oh shit, the market's dropping. You ever seen people take trades where the market is tanking and people jump in for buys because they're like, it has to retrace at some point?
Yeah.
And then it just keeps on tanking on them?
They're trying to over predict it.
Exactly. So,
okay, so this scenario then, because we look at the sales. If, say for instance, okay, the market price goes up to the top of the arrow, we have the elbow at, hits there, and then creates, bearish engulfing. Would you get in at that moment once it rejects that key zone, or would you wait till it breaks the low of the area we're at now?
You tell me. What are your confirmations? I know the answer to that question, but you tell me. What are your confirmations for that? You're already looking for sells.
Yeah,
What did I?
We're in a downtrending market.
What did I say? What did I say in the beginning of the session? You make a plan, and when you see what you wanted to see happen on your plan, you execute. So if we already broke this down and we said, okay, we're waiting for price to pull back to make a high. If we get a high rejection and we know we're bearish and price starts to break supports, I'm looking for sells. That's it.
Go down, yeah, true.
That's it.
Now, yeah, keep it simple.
Now, whether or not you want to wait for the impulse entry or you want to take, you want to wait, that's up to you.
The impulse would be to get in the sale once price breaks below whatever candle forms there.
Correct.
And then the conservative entry would be to wait till price gets down right where price is right now pretty much and break the low of those candles.
Correct. Remember, the longer you wait to enter, the bigger your stop loss. So you want to keep your risk to reward manageable. Okay? So,
okay.
By you asking me that, it tells me you're still not that confident. But that's okay. It takes time. It takes time. Trust me. It's okay. It's okay.
You got the aggressive trader and you got the conservative trader. So, like, I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like,
it takes time.
It
takes time. But you'll be fine. I feel I need to do more live trade sessions. I haven't done one in a long time. I might do one this week. We'll see. I'm gonna do another live, but the problem is I trade gold. I don't trade GJ or GU anymore.
Yeah, but from working with you for a little minute, I'll trade gold as well too. I'll trade gold.
Okay. Yeah.
I got gold, GU, and SPX. And surprisingly on Hanko, SPX is actually really low. The spread.
Yeah. The spreads on Hanko are low. That's why I tell everybody go to that broker. Go to that broker.
Yeah,
because the spreads they're great. You can't beat the spreads on Hanko.
Exactly.
So I recorded it for you. I'm gonna send it to you. When I do a live trade, I'll let you guys know. I'll send it private to you guys. I won't do it for everybody, just for a special group. I'll let you guys know, and then you'll be able to see me do a whole breakdown, take the entries and everything, and you'll see what I'm looking for. I'll break everything down for you to be able to understand, and then I'll record it so you guys can have it to rewatch. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, man. So
we're back testing. Hey, I appreciate it.
Definitely. Tell Steven to get on the game. He's sleeping, man.
That boy's feeling his buddy right now.
Yeah. Well, all right then.
All right, y'all. Thank you for the gems.
You got it.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I'll catch you guys later.
I see ya.
All right, DJ.
All right, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Let's get another win on goal tomorrow.
That's mad.
Hey, how do I get in that goal to the group?
Hey.
I forgot to pay.
Link in the bio, kid. Link in the bio.
Bio.
Link in the bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, boys. Y'all have a good night.
All right, yo.
All right, take
All
care.
right, bye.
Recording stopped.
What's up, guys? Give you guys a little sample of my one-on-one sessions. Which broker? Henkel Trade. The link is in my bio, so super easy to go to them. Yeah, guys, my one-on-ones, very informative. I try to help out as much as I can. I give a lot of information. I try to also, I also try to understand what the real problem is, because sometimes it's not, knowledge. You guys know what you're doing a lot of the time. You know what you're doing. You just lack the confidence. You might have taken a bunch of losses. You might, over leverage. You just have some bad habits sometimes that you just need to break. And then, you're off and running. It's just a confidence issue for a lot of people. So I try to reinforce that within, my students and let them know that, when you make a plan, you know what you know. You know what you know. You're just scared that you might lose because the market is so unpredictable. So that's okay. That's what us mentors are here for. To help you guys understand and take advantage of all your potential and really profit off of all the hard work and the study that you guys have been putting in, So, yeah. How long was the session? It was an hour and a half. Most of my one-on-ones, they usually go for about that long, between hour and a half to sometimes 2 hours. The longest one-on-one I did, I think, was like 4 hours, which was, that was a lot. But I don't like to leave my students like with questions or not understanding what we talked about, or what we're going through. Like, no, when you do a one-on-one with me, I need to make sure you have exactly what you need, or you have what you need to go study or look into before I finish the sessions. So I take my one-on-ones very seriously. I don't get them a lot, though. I don't have a lot of my students asking me for them. And, I guess I give myself a pat on the back for that, because the one-on-ones are for people that are really struggling with the course material, and they just need, a little more, a little polishing mostly. But I don't get them very often, so that's a good thing, I guess. That means the course is doing its job. Do you have a time limit on the session? No. There's no time limit, especially now. My schedule is pretty open now, so I don't have a time limit. Nah, you can't give a time limit on that, because you got to help the person. You don't know how quickly they're gonna be able to get the information. So rushing someone doesn't help them. You gotta be patient, and with patience in trading, guys, there's also patience in teaching as well. Everybody doesn't catch on the same. Everybody's different. So sorry, guys, I couldn't really pay attention to you guys when I first started. I just wanted you guys to listen to what I was saying. So do I trade news? I do not trade news. The only time I hold my news trades, guys, is when I'm in a trade and I'm like deep in profit. If I'm, in profit and my stops are, stop profit or whatever, I'm good. I'll let it ride or whatever. Or if I think it's going to retrace hard, then I'll just get out. I had a one-on-one with someone and it was only 30 minutes, but it cost a lot, so I was curious. 30 minutes? You can't explain anything in 30 minutes. What the hell? And it costed a lot? That's not even right. Yeah, you can't. Nah, you can't. I noticed you didn't mention fibs. Do you use them? Yes, I use fibs, but only on gold. I don't use fibs on when I traded GJ and stuff. I never use fibs. I use it on gold because it works for gold. So that's the only time I use it. Who was your mentor? Mr. Quillen Black, Hugh Banks, and Mr. Raja Banks. Yes, guys, you can have multiple mentors. You don't have to have one. Everybody learns from, everybody takes bits and pieces from different people. So you don't have to have one mentor. You can have more than one mentor. Most people have more than one mentor. It's very rare that somebody only has one, because everybody learns differently. Charlene, you are fine. Thank you. Thank you. I have to lose weight, though. I'm overweight. I have to lose weight. I'm too short to be the weight that I am. Mine's is Jeremy Cash. Cool. See, everybody learns differently from different people, You also have to go with the mentor that you most resonate with, too. Some people, some people don't teach the way they trade. Sometimes you're a better trader than you are a teacher. Sometimes you're a better teacher than you are a trader. So it all depends on who you resonate with and who you feel you're going to get the most support from. I mean, all of my students get support from me. No one can ever say they bought my course and they were left on their own. No one can say that. I give everybody support. I never, ever leave any of my students hanging. I don't care where you are or what you're doing. I try to give you the best attention and support that I can to make sure that you're getting all the support that you need. So I've made tremendous growth. Started my trading journey since following you. Oh, awesome. That's cool. That's a long time you've been following me then. Looking for a more helpful, specific teacher. I like how you teach, though you're more in-depth. Yes. I don't leave anything up in the air. I like to, really get to the nitty-gritty. That's why my course is called Simple FX. I keep it very simple. I don't really complicate it. A lot of mentors complicate it, and, you're all over the place. So, I like the new Charlene. She got time. I'm going to sign up now. Yeah, I got time. Sasha, what's going on, Sasha? Enjoy Vegas, man. Vegas is awesome. Enjoy. Congratulations on your engagement as well. So, yeah, it's cool. I enjoy teaching. I really like seeing people learn and progress, and I try to provide something different also, you know what I mean? Because when I started trading like that, a lot of the people that I followed, I didn't see a lot of them supporting their students like that as much, So, but you get to be, to a certain point, and it's hard. I understand that part about it, so it's understandable. I see myself closing short on profits with my trades. What helps you with the psychological part of your trades? I'm a scalper, so short trade is my cup of tea. That's my ballpark. On gold, I catch a little bit more because gold is a bit more volatile. But I would say just having confidence in the move. And if you're cutting your trade short, it's probably because of that. You just don't have enough confidence to hold it. You just got to be patient, guys. The market is going to take its time to do its thing. So there you go. You just got to have confidence and be able to hold your trade. Don't over leverage. So, since you're a scalper, what time frame do you base your analysis on? All of them, guys. I just did the whole one-on-one, guys. I use all time frames. I enter on the 15 or the 30, but you need all time frames matter, guys. There's not one time frame that's more important than all the others. They all matter. They all matter. Some of them are more, you get more confirmations on the higher ones, obviously. But it doesn't matter what kind of trader you are. You could be a scalper, a swing trader, intraday. It doesn't matter. The high time frames are always going to be where you're going to get your overall analysis from. So you have to understand that. But know that the lower time frames matter too, because you're taking your entries off of those time frames. You're not entering on the 4 hour or the 1 hour. So you have to acclimate yourself to be able to identify the analysis on all time frames, every last one. So, are you happy with the way your Forex profits are taxed? No. Pay a lot in taxes, man. Absolutely not. Pay a lot in taxes. I'm actually reading up on the tax code now. I'm trying to learn some of the points of like the tax code to find out like what the rich people know. Because really, really wealthy people, they know the tax code. They know the tax breaks. They know how to get around certain things. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get around all that stuff. So, but yeah, guys, when you get profitable, prepare to pay taxes. Would you move to Puerto Rico to help? Sorry, I'm not moving to Puerto Rico. Sells on AUSD continue. I haven't looked at AU in a while, guys. I used to trade that pair, but I don't know. We'll see. Strovelli, how are you, sir? It's been a minute. You guys have any questions? I'm gonna knock out pretty soon. I had a long day. Any other questions you guys want to ask? The YouTube video that I posted about today, it's in the editing process right now, so I'm going to try to drop that by the end of the week. Probably Thursday or Friday towards the end of the week. Yeah, try to drop it by then. So, yeah, it's going to be a good video. You guys will like it. Nelly, how are you, sir? How are you, man? Appreciate you too. That AU video is fire. Yes. What's usually your goal to hit in a week or a month? My goal is minimum 10,000 a week. That's minimum. Like that's minimum that I want to make, and that's very easy for me right now. I'll be messaging you about a one-on-one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be messaging me about one-on-ones now because of this one that I just did. I might be posting on the course. Yes. I might even post it on YouTube because I think that was a good one. I might even post it on YouTube. So that way, those of you that were listening can actually see like what I was talking about. I don't know. We'll see. PR has no tax on capital gains. I'm not sure. I don't know what the tax code is in Puerto Rico. Must be good. You know, Swaggy moved out there, so it must be good. But, yeah. But what pairs are y'all looking at, guys, tonight? I mean, what pairs does everybody trade? Am I the only gold trader on here, or what are you guys looking at? I know somebody mentioned AU. Man, US 30. Whew, UJ. Yeesh. Yeah, UJ is not bad. US 30 is yeesh. I don't know if I'll ever understand US 30. I used to trade it, and then I started taking a whole bunch of losses, and I just stopped. Nas 100. Okay. I've never traded Nas 100. I'm curious about it because everybody trades it, but have you struggled with people having their hands out begging? Yeah, yes. I mess with GN. Yeah, that's a good pair. GN is like Gold's little brother. That pair is a beast. It ranges a lot, though. That's why I stopped trading it. It started ranging too much. So, GJ and Gold. Okay. Met James Storrs the other day at the gym. Yeah, he goes to the gym by my house. Yeah, I gotta link up with him soon to do a workout. The GJ video you dropped in YouTube was fire. Nice. I'm gonna let you know Nugget via DM by US 30. Okay, cool. This person keeps requesting me. Let me see. Let's see. US 30 is tough, man. Because I guess I'm already doing well enough on gold, so I don't, feel like I need to look at anything else. But I don't know. My favorite pair is gold. What's going up, sir? FX Ambition. Been a long time since we chatted, sir. How are you? I see all your stories, man. Very motivational. Very, very motivational. Guys, you guys need to follow people that post like uplifting things, like motivating things, inspirational things, stuff that's really, gonna lift up your spirits, lift up your day, get you motivated, make you wanna like, do what you have to do with yourself. You know what I mean? So I love, love, love your content, man. Keep on posting the stuff that you do. Go follow him, guys. FX Ambition. Not only can he trade, but he posts some good stuff for you guys to keep you what you call it, motivated. Do you ever have the urge to trade another pair besides gold? I have a backup pair. I mean, sometimes I haven't traded GJ in a while, but sometimes I trade GJ, sometimes AU, but that's pretty much it. I trade what I'm used to, what I already had experience trading. I would never go to like S&P or NAS or any of those because I don't have experience with those pairs. I don't know how they move. Just stick to what you know, guys. Don't trade what you see somebody else trading and making money on. Trust me, they know that pair. That's why they're profitable on it. Stick to what you know, what you're good at. If your pair is not giving you your setups, then just wait. Just wait for it. It'll come. Just be patient. I thought we had to purchase the course to have a one-on-one with you. Yes. I don't do separate one-on-ones. And the reason why, guys, is because I only teach people that trade my style of trading. They only trade my style. So if you trade, if you're a swing trader or you trade smart money concepts or something like that, I'm not familiar with that. So it's very hard for me to help you when we see the charts very differently, we analyze differently. So I don't want to waste your time or your money to do a one-on-one when there's not that much I can help you with. Everyone has their own trading style. So that's the reason why I only do one-on-ones with my students, because I know that they have studied my style and they actually trade my style. If you don't, I can't help you, So that's just me being honest, guys. That's the only reason why. So sorry, but that's the only reason why. Trust me, it's for a good reason. How do you manage a minor structure within a major structure? Analyze. All about analyzing. Thank you, Charlene, for being transparent and genuine. God bless you. God bless you as well. God bless you as well. Do you trade in consolidation? No, because there's no trend. If there's no trend, you don't have a trade. Trade the trend. Trend is your friend. Don't gamble. When you trade a range, you're gambling. You're calling tops and bottoms. That's not the way to trade. Trade what you backtest as well. Exactly, Nelly. Trade what you backtest. That's it. Trade your own pair. That's it. So, and not only that, but scalpers statistically have a higher win rate than intraday traders or swing traders. So also know that as well, guys, because you're not in the markets for long. You're not holding your moves very long. You're in and out. So the odds of you, getting stopped out or whatever is very low. So you got to be careful with that, okay? Too much pairs equals missing moves. Exactly. You don't need that. You can make just as much on one pair as you can on another, guys. You don't have to be greedy. The only reason why there's so many pairs out there, guys, is because there's so many currencies out there. That's the only reason why. So, how many pips do you aim for as a scalper? On gold, I try to get between 15 and maybe 40 at a time sometimes. And that's because gold moves like that. It's very volatile. Like today, gold pushed like 83 pips, and I only caught 15. I could have held it, but it was a counter trend trade. That's why I closed out early. If it was a trade that was within my trend, I would have held, and I probably would have caught the majority of those pips. But you have to stay disciplined, guys. Follow your rules. I don't hold counter trend trades for long. I just don't. Does gold give you a trade every day or every second day? Pretty much every day. Gold is very active. Can you save the live? Yes, sure, I'll save it for anybody who missed it. Thoughts on the Second Amendment and self-defense? I mean, I don't really have any comment on that. It is what it is. It's the amendment, so. Got it. Could you do like a combo or something with your Signal members for the one-on-ones? Not a one-on-one, but I would do a group session. If you are my Signal group and you want, let's say, like webinars, because I was going to start adding webinars to the Signal group, but when we got a little bigger, like when we got to maybe, 200, 300, 400 members, at that point I'll start adding webinars to it because we have a large amount of people in there. But for now, I don't really, no one's asked me for them, so I'd rather do the group sessions, honestly. But if you really want a one-on-one, just message me. Just DM me and we'll talk about it. If you feel like you really need one, I will talk about it. Add positions, exactly. Stacking queen right now, guys. It's been a while since I've taken one position on a trade in a long time. It's been a while. What's your average win rate and max stop loss? I mean, on gold, my stop loss is sometimes 20 pips, 30 pips. The biggest it's ever been is like 50. And my average win rate, I mean, I think I win maybe 60, 70% of the time. I don't really go off percentages, guys. Sorry. I don't know. I'm not a math whiz, so I don't really go off that. So I just know I win a lot more than I lose, like most traders. Can you trade live on YouTube like once a week? Love the way you trade. I would need help setting that up. If I was to do that, I would need help because it's like a whole process getting that thing up and running with the whole live session thing. I would do that. I would do it. I just need help setting that up. That's all. Here's a great psychological question. I know the answer, but I'll ask so everyone can let them know. Is every day a trading day? No. No. Every day is not a trading day, guys. That's discipline. It's discipline, guys. Your pair sometimes is not going to give you a setup, and sometimes the setup is going to come and you're going to miss it. Does that mean you have to chase it or no? Guys, every day is not a trading day. Be okay, guys. And trust me, once you start getting up in profit, you won't mind missing out on a trading day. It's okay. I'd rather miss a move than get in prematurely or have FOMO and take a loss. It feels much better missing a move than it does taking the loss or potential loss. Trust me, guys. Yes, absolutely. Nelly, you're dropping all the gems right now. Learn to walk away. Exactly. Sit on your hands, play Xbox, watch the news, go walk your puppy, go stare at the moon outside, go do whatever it takes to not have to be looking at the charts to where you're tempted to take a trade. Just because. It's not that serious, guys. The market is not going anywhere. It's going to continue to move. It's going to continue to give setups. It's like a bus. You wait at the bus stop. If you miss one bus, another one is bound to come around the corner. So you don't have to rush it, guys. I missed so many setups because of work, but damn, how'd you get these moves during work when you were working? I didn't trade when I had to work. I traded around my work schedule, guys. And I'm going to drop a YouTube about that because I get a lot of questions about how was I able to be a full-time trader and have my job when I had it. First of all, I would adjust my schedule to when I wanted to trade, right? Because there was a time where I was working nights and I would only trade on my days off. So I had 3 days off every week. And the days off that I had weren't the weekends. I wasn't that good. Right? I didn't have that good of a schedule. So I was off during the week to be able to trade. So I would trade London session and I would wake up, I'd go to sleep, and I'd wake up and go to work at this time, whatever. And then I would adjust my schedule for New York session, And I never traded at work. I did that when I was first learning how to trade. But when I realized how many losses I was taking, I stopped. I never trade on my phone and I never traded at work. Only trade when I was at home sitting in front of my computer, giving the charts my 100 undivided attention. So I don't recommend trading at work at all, guys. I tell that's to my students. I have it in my course. Like, don't trade at work. Don't trade on your phone. Just don't do it. If you can't trade, you can't trade. That's it. But you're taking the risk trading at work because you feel like you're going to miss something or you're going to end up taking more losses than you need. Unless you're a swing trader, then you potentially can because you're probably holding the move anyway. But if you're scalping, I wouldn't recommend it. You inspired me. I've been following you for so long. I'm just glad to see you get your. Oh, thank you, Nelly. I appreciate that so much. You guys have no idea how those messages make me feel. Like to know that you're inspiring people just by being yourself and being genuine and stuff. It's priceless. So it really is. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Nelly. I gotta hit up your guy, by the way, to do my computer for me. I still haven't hit him up. Well, I did, but I haven't set it up with him yet. So I have to do that because I'm tired of using my laptop now. I need an actual CPU now. I've just been lazy. How many pairs should you trade as a beginner? One pair. One pair is all you need, guys. If you look at all your look at your mentor. Look at who you follow. Look who inspires you to trade. Ask yourself, how many pairs does that person trade? Right? If they're an intraday trader or a scalper, most likely they trade one pair, maybe two. If they're a swing trader, maybe trade a couple of different pairs, right? Because they're holding trades, they're holding moves, looking, you're waiting a long time for the setup and stuff, so you have to look for something on different pairs. But if you're scalping or you're intraday trading, more than likely it's one pair. It's one pair. All right. Look at Drew Wise Banks. He trades GJ. I trade gold. I think Matt Charge trade gold and GJ, I think. Mr. DeStefano, US 30 and GJ, mostly GJ. Q, US 30. It's just, guys, one pair is all you need. One pair is all you need. Do you set alerts? Nope. I only trade when I'm on the charts. So I don't need an alert because I'm already watching price. Who taught you how to trade? I have two mentors, Q Banks and Raja Banks. What's the best broker to use to trade NAS and gold? Henko Trade. I don't know if Henko Trade has NAS though. You can use the link in my bio to sign up with them, but I don't know if they have NAS because I don't trade NAS. I have to look at my other phone. My other phone is over there. I don't know if they have NAS. Go on their website and see if they have it. If you look at the website, it'll say that. It'll say it. Oh, you guys want to see my new? I got a new some new artwork, you guys. Do you trade only New York session? Mostly, yeah. Sometimes I trade Asian, but it's been really slow lately. Check it out, guys. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Isn't this dope? Super, super, super dope. Like, I got trading is 10% buying, 10% selling, and 80% waiting. The big money is not in buying and selling, but in the waiting. You wait, guys. You wait. Hey guys, this is my trading area right here. Isn't that cool? It's so colorful, and it's got the bull and Monopoly for my real estate stuff, my Airbnb stuff, my trading stuff right here. You got the little guy up here just sitting on top of the world, and you got Daffy Duck back there just lurking, waiting on the next business opportunity, baby. That's what it's about. And of course, the greatest show ever, Breaking Bad, as my background. But yeah, guys, pretty cool, huh? I just got it the other day, so I like it. It's colorful, So I just need a really cool ass CPU, and that'll top it off. So yeah, I got it for $100 at the mall too. $100 at the mall, pretty cool, pretty good stuff. But yeah, man, Breaking Bad is lit. It's like the greatest show ever made, ever made. Like, guy came from nothing. He became a damn near gajillionaire. So, let's see here. Look at gold real quick. Let me see what gold is doing right now. Gold pushed up. Yes. My analysis is still playing out, baby. Stop loss never came back nowhere near my stop loss. Yes, sir. Love being right. Love being right, guys. This move This move right here, guys. This is a move that I called this morning, right, on my signals, right? We took buys over here at 1731, and I had the analysis to push up, and we pushed up, and we range. This was TP1. This line right here, guys, was TP1. We caught this move here, retraced, and it pushed up. It's pushed up 80 pips, 83 pips, and now gold is finally pushing up here. So you're not always going to get like the move to play out when you want it to play out. It's going to play out when it wants to play out. You know what I'm saying? You look at it on the 1 hour time frame. I mean, very, very nice. You see, never came back to stop. Stop loss was down here, and stop loss was about 30 pips. 30 pips stop, and took off, and we should continue up here. Probably tap this area in London session, and then at some point continue back down for the overall move. And we used those beautiful buys that we caught this morning on gold. So tomorrow should be a good day tomorrow. Good day for some continuation sells, some sell continuations. So, God, I love gold. What time frame do you trade on? Why do I keep getting that question? Guys, what do you mean do I trade on? Do you mean do I enter on? Because we all trade on all the time frames, so I don't understand that question. I think you mean what time frame do I enter on? If I enter, it's on the 15 or the 30 minute. But what do I trade? I trade all the time frames. All the time frames. TP is 1750. Awesome. I probably would have took that buy if I didn't have my one-on-one tonight, but I was focused. So okay. Gold loves you. Yeah, gold loves me just as much as I love it. Why do you love gold more than other pairs? Because it respects structure very well. It moves. It moves very well. It moves a lot. Gives me setups all the time, and just a good pair. Do you hold trade during London session? Nope. Sometimes I do, like I said, if I'm in like deep profit on the pair. Sometimes it depends. It depends on the probability of the trade. If I think it's gonna continue. Because I think I had a 15K day once off of a gold buy that I held through London session. I woke up at like I think 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, and I was up 15K in profit, and then I just closed out. So, but then I took a second trade that day, and I lost 8K of it. So I was pretty mad at myself because I should have been done for that day, and I got greedy and got back in, and ended up losing 8,000 of it. So that's what happens when you break your rules, guys. You lose money. What do you like or recommend about your broker? Everything. Customer service, fast withdrawals, fast deposits, everything. The spreads are low, current commissions are low. Like, it's a very good broker, guys. Go to the link in my bio and check out the website. Trust me, you won't be mad. You won't be disappointed. I remember seeing you at the X Miami in police uniform, mad inspirational, only ways up. Yeah, that building is drama, man. We used to always get calls at that building. All types of domestic issues over there. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That was it's a nice building, but y'all got too much drama over there. But you should have came up and said, hey, should have said hi. So I like meeting my people out in person, you know. So next time you see me, come say what's up. Do you sometimes set stop orders to make sure you won't miss the right entry? Sometimes I do. Yes. But gold can be wicky. At times it can be a little, sometimes I like to catch it in momentum. So I haven't used stop orders lately, but the last time I did, we actually took a loss. So it's been a while. So are you going to save the live? Thank you. Yes, I'll save it. I held the door for you. And you didn't even know you were inspiring me. Guys, are you guys like afraid to say hi to me when you see me out in person? Like, come up to me, come talk to me, say like I'm friendly. Like sometimes I have resting bitch face, guys. I don't mean to be like that. I'm trying to do better to smile more when I go out and stuff. But if you see me, like, come talk to me, come say hi. I love to meet people in person, guys. Please do that. Let's take a picture. Let's talk about trading. Let's talk about goals and stuff. Let's make it a good thing. Glad to see you come this far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Couldn't have been here without you guys. It could have been because you were in a cop fit too. Yeah. Yeah. My girl trades now because of you. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. We need more female traders out there. So need more of us out here. Yeah. So, what's your next goal? My next goal is to buy my mom her dream car. So that's my next goal. She wants a G-Wagon. She's very bougie. That's my next goal. Probably gonna do that for her sometime next year. Probably for her birthday or Mother's Day. I'll probably get it for her. I'm scared to talk to you. You might handcuff me. Nah, I didn't handcuff anybody. Like the last 2 years of work, guys, I wasn't doing shit. I didn't give a damn. You could have robbed a bank in front of me. I didn't give two shits. Host your own torch challenge. That would be cool. I might. We'll see. She just won the Alpha Challenge, Drew did. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Congrats, 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 congrats. Are you still funded? I was never funded. I tried to get funded. I was never funded. That's sweet of you to get my mom her dream car. Yeah. My mom's my best friend. She's my biggest supporter. So it's only right. I spoil her enough as it is, honestly. But you can never do enough for Mama Deuce, right? You only have one mom. So that's how you know it's about time to leave the job life. Yeah. Yeah. Keep inspiring. You're doing it. Trust. Can I suggest something? Take it from someone who doesn't have his mom. Buy and gift it to her on a bad date. On a bad day, something happened. Oh, okay. I'll think about it. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Sorry to hear about your mom also. I hope everything's okay. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna be headed off pretty soon. I'm kind of tired. Been up since 6:30 this morning. I gotta get up again at 6:30 to jump on these charts to make all my Signal members some money. Never thought I'd be saying that. You guys remember when I used to say I would never do a Signal group? See why you should never say never? Because you never know. Just never know. And you guys would be surprised who inspired me to start my Signal group, who came into my inbox and said, girl, you need to start a Signal group with what you're doing with gold. And I thought about it for about 2 weeks, and I just went ahead and did it. And now I have people thanking me every day for the signals because they're doing awesome with them. So all the real traders with signal groups have said that. Yeah. Because you guys don't know, guys. Signals is stressful because you're not just trading for yourself. You're trading for everybody else that's in there. And everybody is trusting you, and they're following you blindly. Sometimes they don't even understand why you're taking a trade. They just take it because you say to. And they're putting their money on the line, and you don't want to be wrong. You want to be right all the time, and it's tough. It's tough, But the real traders, they know. The real traders know. They know that losses happen. It is what it is. We had one loss last week and one loss the week before. And the bias was right on both losses. It's just that the market kept retracing, and it wasn't ready to quite go yet. So we were in the trade We just didn't get in at the right time because it just started chilling after that. So that's really it. Yeah, so never say never, guys. You know, a lot of you that are in here are gonna be mentors one day. You guys are gonna be doing big things one day. You're gonna be having your own following with your own, story, your own inspirational story, your own. Everybody has a come up. Everybody has a come up story. Everybody has a background, you know. So understand that we all, have an effect on people whether we know it or not. And it doesn't have to be on social media. It could be out in the real world. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's inspired by you. You never know who wanted to give up until you said something, or they saw you do something, or you spoke life into them, or people out here that are depressed, want to commit suicide, want to quit their jobs, want to get out of a bad relationship, want to get out of a bad situation, depression, all that stuff. And it could be something that you do or something that you say, or something that is so obsolete and little to you, but to them it was everything. It meant the world to them, and that was enough to change their whole outlook and to give them a little bit of faith and a little bit of inspiration to keep going. So you never know who you're affecting, man. Just know that, guys. All of you that are traders on here, trust me, somebody's hoping for you to fail and somebody's hoping for you to succeed. So don't let the haters win. Give them a reason to have egg on their face. So do the people in your Signal chat know how to trade already? Are they learning? I think you have to know how to trade to some extent. I mean, you got to know how to put in an order and stuff like that. You got to know something. So you can't just be totally clueless. You have to know what you're doing. I had somebody email me once and was like, oh, how much money do you have to have in your account to trade and this and that, and give me a number. And I'm like, bro, I can't give you a number. I'm like, I don't know, 500, 1,000, 200. You have to know what to put it. You got to know what to put in your own account and how to manage your own risk, using the right lot size and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of stuff you have to know on your own, It's mostly beginner stuff too. It's not even advanced stuff, Gotta get a perm and I gotta dye my hair again. Yeah, I gotta get my hair done. So out here looking crazy. Yeah. Hair game on point. Why are you lying to me? Why y'all lying to me? My hair's looking crazy right now. Look at my roots are coming out. Looking all dark and stuff. Just taking out all the color. So I'm gonna dye it again. Excuse me. I love you. You inspired me a lot. I love you guys too. The blonde fits you. Thank you. This is actually honey blonde. This is a honey blonde. I went blonde for like 2 days. I didn't like it, so I went on honey blonde. So I like the reddy blonde, the reddish blonde that I had previously. The one I went on my trip with my birthday. I think I like that one more. So, oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Guys, I'm giving away my magic keys. I'm gonna do a little giveaway pretty soon, and I'm going to give this away to a lucky person. I'm gonna pay for the shipping and all that kind of stuff. So this thing is a very, very good tool. This is the first generation though. This is the one he put when he first came out with it. There's another one out now that I believe is like digital or something like that. But yes, I'm going to be giving this away pretty soon to a lucky person. So if you don't, and it's called Magic Keys. It's called Magic Keys. It's a very good risk management tool, guys. You can open up one trade with one button, close the trade, close a percentage of the trade, everything with one button, which is, this thing is a genius tool. Genius tool. So I'm going to be giving it away soon because I haven't used it in a long time. So I think someone else would benefit from it more. So yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna log off here. Appreciate you guys for jumping on. I hope you guys learned a lot. I will save this live for anybody who missed it or might want to watch it back. But anyway, I'm out, guys. If you're interested in my signals, broker, all that type of stuff, my course, everything is in the link in my bio. But in the meantime, guys, don't overtrade, don't over leverage, and don't forget to withdraw. Happy trading, everybody. I wish you guys 1,001 pips for the rest of the week. And I will catch you guys on the next one. So have a good night, guys.